All right, we're here. Got a box. So what we want to do, the box, it's in the box. Got a couple things. This is the one. The other thing, we'll have to show you later, but this is cool. Okay, this is Fisher-Price Thomas and Friends Engine Celebration Pack. So we bought this. Of course, you see we bought it off Prime. Move that box of the way. We bought this on, so it comes with 3 engines, 2 tenders, 5 locomotives, 3 wagons. So, and it's Fisher-Price. That's cool. I've never seen this before. So I don't know a year on it. Let me see. I just saw this on YouTube and I was like, oh, I need this. So anyway, let's get to it. We'll figure out a year here as we're opening it. So we got our track here because we know that this is Fisher-Price. And so our track down here is already, we got our Fisher-Price track already laid out. I think, hope I'm not tearing this up, but I'm in a hurry. So, let's see here. Oh, okay. Sweet. I didn't know it came with all this. So look at that box. Okay. Look at the box. So you got, see, I tore it. I shouldn't tore it. Look at it. Inside, I didn't realize it'd be this cool. Look at there. So you got, look at that. That's one of the coolest boxes I've seen in a long time. Then, I got this. Oh, and here's all, okay, Thomas and Percy and James and Diesel. Naya. Oh, well, there you go. Let's try to put that in there. Gordon, Toby, Emily, Flying Scotsman, Hero, Henry, Ashima, I guess, Harold, Duck, Salty, and Edward. Okay, so that is there. That looks really cool. I didn't know we'd get that. Here, when we open it up, look, this is what we get. So, look at this. Comes with a Vickerstown. Look at that. That is so cool. Okay, we're going to put this back here. So we got this box, this cool box. And then we have that, which is now falling over. So, let's pop these out. Now, this is Henry, of course. And look at this. This will actually run on this track. Look at that. Now, the kids will have to push it, but it will run on this track. This track works for, here's James. James is the same type locomotive. Look at that. So I'm going to show him up front. Look, so there's James. James is really cool. And it's classic. See, that's what I like about it. Classic. Look at there. Okay. And I'm going to show you Henry, look at there. So these are cool because you buy these for your kids. It's Henry. I mean, you get Henry. And this can go anywhere. It doesn't make noise. It's not. Now that's interesting. That's a little bit different. Different than the ones I know. Of course. Isn't that James? Yeah, I think that's James. Nope. What do we get here? Who came with this? That's Gordon. I'm sorry. It's Gordon, not James. James is red. So it's Gordon. Look, the face is a little different on that. That's actually pretty big if you look at it for their normal ones, okay? So Gordon comes with, of course, a tender. Now, here's one you'll like. Man, it wants to stay out there. Look, Percy. Percy's amazing. Look at there. There's Percy. Okay. And, of course, Thomas. Look at that. It's the classic Thomas. Everybody loves a classic Thomas. Okay. So, here's the deal. So, there's your classic Thomas. And Percy. And Henry. And James. And Gordon. And all these came $40, $40. I got them on Amazon. So I'm going to try to push this. Well, maybe we'll go back here. $40. But I didn't expect it. A lot of times, I didn't expect it to come with this. This is so cool. I'm going to have to use this. I think I'm going to do a, yep. I got a talking Thomas behind me. And look at that. Man, that's so cool. And then there's the track. So technically, you can take this and these and take them. Kids can play with those. Those are really cool. You slide that back so you can see it. There you go. Look at that. That is so cool. So these are a bonus. I really bought them so that I could get the classic Thomas, which really I didn't know was available. You know, it's hard to get a classic Thomas anymore. I keep hitting the talking. So this is 2021 Mattel, but it's brand new. It's probably 2021 Mattel, and this is 2021 Mattel. What's cool is I just went to the store last night after I bought all these, and I found this, and this is the newest one. It's the 80th anniversary. Well, no, this is 2021 Mattel. So they put it out for the 80th anniversary. So, I mean, they're going to be they're really close. It's 2021 Mattel. But this was put out for the 80th anniversary, so I guess they had them. But they're brand new. So anyway, highly recommend this. Don't tear into it like I did. I tore it, but I can fix it. Yeah. Thomas, 1945. Sodor. And then that's a nice little box you can carry your Thomas stuff in. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to put that in there, and I'm going to put this in there. I'm going to keep the plastic. Now I'll put these trains here. And then what we're going to do, we'll just put them like that. Those are actually really cool. And then what we'll do is we'll pause this. We'll put some batteries in this and see how they work. So hope you enjoy this. We'll be right back. All right, we're back. And we added batteries. So we have ready to go. Get Gordon going that way. Well, let's get him on the track. There we go. Percy. Thomas. There you go. Move this out of the way. There you go. So that was only $40. Yeah. Gordon, Percy, and Thomas. Looks like Percy is catching Gordon. Gordon is do this. Let's do this. Let's put Gordon. Let's put Percy there. Let's see. A lot of times we figure out which one's faster. So we'll see. Thomas will either catch up to Percy, or Percy will catch up to Gordon. Yeah. Let's do this then. Oh. Gotta do that quickly. There we go. Now I think Thomas is going to catch up to Gordon. Gordon's a bigger engine, but has the same motor and same everything as Thomas and Percy. So that's going to happen. So, you know, we have a lot of track, and we could let them run on different tracks. See, I got, you know, it looks like Percy may, yep. Percy is quicker than Thomas. There you go. So $40, you get 3 engines, which normally if you're going to get, now you can get one of these with 2 cars for about $15, but you can't buy, well, you can buy the Classic now, but it's been hard to find them. So we'll do this. So basically, but you get these 2 and those 3, the box with the really cool track, really cool picture, all in color. Get that. Get that. You get the box with the coloring, all for $40. It's not a bad deal. If you're gonna buy the engines, they would come with other cars, might be $45. So all in all, it's not a bad deal because you're actually getting 3 engines. You can always get the other cars, like the trailers and the see, Percy is already caught up. I'm gonna wait. Oh my goodness, I know that's horrible. There's Thomas. I'm gonna wait and put Percy right in front of Thomas. Okay. But actually, it's not a bad deal. So you can get it from Amazon. I just looked on it and looked for Classic Thomas and Friends, Fisher Price. Comes in the box. I have not seen these in stores. I'm just gonna say, I don't think you can buy them in stores. So you can buy them from Amazon, $40. Get 3 trains. 3 trains that are motorized, 1 tender that's motorized. Then you get these 2, which are really cool. You can take them along. Look, the detail is pretty cool on that. Look at that. And you can't always go places where you can run these. So this is actually a good collection. So you got that. That's James right there. That's really cool. And Percy is once again. Look how fast Percy takes off. All right. So here's Henry. Here's engine 3. So you get engine 1, 4, 5, 3. Okay. So that's pretty cool. So that's Henry. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. I think we're going to give it 2 thumbs up. Highly recommend it, and we think that you should buy it when you get to Amazon. All right. Hope you enjoy this video. Brenton from Brenton's Expeditions. Bye.